So hi everyone, and thank you for joining our presentation. My name is Ngọc and I am responsible for floor 3 in our group network design project. So I'm joined with my teammate right here with Trần Gia Hưng, Nguyễn Việt Dũng, and Phan Chi Hung, each responsible for A1 floor of the building. So let's get started. So today we will present our comprehensive networking design for four-story building, integrating VLANs, IP address, and IoT solution to meet the company current and future needs. Our primary goal is to create a secure, scalable, and efficiency network infrastructure that supports the seamless communication between departments. So we aim to isolate the sensitive traffic as well as integrate IoT application for safety and efficiency, and ensuring the scalability to accommodate 30% of future expansion. So here what we cover today: introduction of an objective, floor 1 design, floor 2 design, floor 3 design, 4 design, and lastly is a demonstration and conclusion. So let's begin with floor 1. I will hand over to Trần Gia Hưng, who will discuss the layout and the network design for reception, sale, and IT support at floor number 1. Trần Gia Hưng, please.
So before getting into our presentation, let me first introduce to you about our group. Our group is group number 5. We have 4 members. We have Ngọc Dũng, Việt Dũng, Chi Hung, and also me, Gia Hưng. Our lecturer is Dr. Yushik. So let's get straight into the presentations. So in the requirement, we are tasked to implement a design and implement the network design for a networking system for 4 stories companies or buildings. And I was personally tasked with designing and developing the networking system for floor number 1. So I will get you straight into the explanation for my design decision. So that is the logical section of the Cisco Packet Tracer tool. So I will let you have a brief look about the logical view of it. And now I will explain to you further in the physical layout. So because floor number 1 is the main access point in and out for every employees or every customer coming into the buildings. That is why, as you can see here, when they walk past the main entrance, they will see a reception right here where there are 3 staff will greeting and welcome them into the building. On the left hand side, there is a security room right here. This security room main responsibility is to overlook every security aspect happen within our office building. On the right hand side, there are 3 meeting rooms. But before I talk about the purpose of this meeting room, I will explain to you further about the floor layout first. And then when I talk about this meeting room, it will make a lot more sense. So walk past the reception right here, you'll see a huge, large room here where the sales department resides. So before, when Dr. Yusik gave us the template layout for floor number 1, there were 3 separate rooms right here where they were really small. So I thought that it wasn't a good idea to put a sales department into separate rooms. And also for me, sales department is the most active department in the whole company, where they need to go in and out of the office room a lot. And also they need to communicate between their colleagues to exchange information or to ask about any specific informations. So that is why I wanted to have a huge shared workspace so that this employee can communicate with each other easily and also comfortably. Walking further down the hallway, you can see here there's a sales manager room here. So this is requested in the requirement by the sales manager to have a separate room. So I decided to put sales manager room here to easily access the sales department employees. Further down more, there is a sales admin room here where there are 2 staff sitting here. Right past the reception, there is a really huge room where we call it the theater or the exhibition room. So this room has 2 functionality in 2 separate occasions. So the first occasion is for the live event, where our company wants to introduce a new product or a new project to the public. So this is where we will host those kind of events to talk about our product to the customer or to guests or even to investors about our company's project or product, or even about our company's future plans. But what if there is no live event? Then this room will be used for product exhibition, where our company will display our product and also our project, so that customers and also partner can freely go in and out to look over our product and our current project. And that is also the reason why I put the sales department in floor number 1, so that they can easily go into this huge exhibition room and have a chat with the customers. But what if the customer wants a more personalized recommendations? So that is when these 3 meeting rooms come in play. So this room will create an isolated area so that the customer can freely say their personal needs, personal requirements to our sales employee, so that our sales employee can also recommend them personally, give them a more informed decision on when or which product they want to buy, or which product they want to inspect more, or even our future partner to invest within a specific product or project. Walking past the conference room right here, you can see there is a small technical support room where there are 5 employees. Initially, we in this department, we have 15 employees, but we decided to separate them into 3 groups of 5, where each floor, from floor number 1 to floor number 3, where there are 5 staff, IT support staff here, so they can resolve any technical issues arise within each floor very swiftly and immediately, in an immediate manner. So further down the corridor, you will see there's a storage room here and an IDF room here. About the IDF room and the MDF room, with Ngọc Dũng on the 3rd floor will further explain to you about it. So now we're gonna go back to the logical view here. I will zoom it out more. So as you can see, I have separated each device's category into their own department. So you can see here there's a sale, there's IoT stuff, there are others, PC and also printers. And not only our company have wide connection between internal network, but we have wireless connectivity for other IoT stuff, as you can see up here. Before going to the 2nd floor, I would like to introduce to you a concept that we have implemented, which is VLAN. So VLAN is a concept that allows a certain range of devices can communicate to each other within a small range, small size of group of devices. So it will not allow any external devices from external VLAN to connect into our inside VLAN. So it will prevent from unauthorized connectivities. So as you can see right here, our sales department is assigned with VLAN number 20. So you can see in the switch here, where it collects all the incoming and outgoing traffic. This is VLAN number 20, which is assigned directly to sales department. Another feature I want to talk about is the multi-user functions. So before I talk about this function, I will demonstrate it to you right away. So this is the floor number 2 files. I will tell this floor to listen into the connectivity. As you can see, it's already turned on. The floor number 1 will connect. So this function is simulate a connection between different floor or different files. So because each file here, files here represent each floor, so this simulation here is trying to replicate that. Okay, floor number 1 is asking floor number 2 there, hey, can I connect to your floor? So floor number 2 will acknowledge that request and also send down to them, if they accept the connection request, that okay, you can connect to floor number 2, and that will result in, as you can see here, the blue cloud and also the green triangle right here, representing that okay, you have successfully connected to floor number 2. And you can see right here from the cloud right here, you can see the green lines. That means that I have successfully connected to floor number 2. So now I will pass it through Việt Dũng to talk.
Presenter 3, Nguyễn Việt Dũng, and I will be presenting about my floor 2. In the physical layout, floor 2 is primarily designed for back office operation and include the accounting and human resource department, a large canteen, and conference room. The accounting department is located in a 50-meter square space with dedicated manager and admin office. HR is positioned on the opposite side of the floor for a balanced layout. For network infrastructure, first is VLAN. Accounting is on VLAN 15 for secure and isolated communication, while HR operate on an open network for broader access. Wireless access point. The canteen feature multiple wireless access points to handle peak traffic during lunch hour. We ensure that connectivity remains stable even during high usage. And for wire connection, all accounting and HR devices are connected via Ethernet to the departmental switch, ensuring high speed and reliable communication. For IoT integration in the canteen, we implemented smart appliances such as IoT-enabled refrigerator, air conditioning, which can control remotely via a secure VLAN. The conference room features smart light and projector, providing a modern and efficient meeting environment. For security feature, we implement an encrypted password and inter-VLAN routing to ensure sensitive data, unauthorized access to accounting data is strictly prevented by VLAN segmentation. Banner message and unit hostname make it easier for IT staff to monitor and manage device across the network transition. Next, Nguyễn Ngọc Dũng will present floor 3, which focus on the design department and training room.
Thank you for that sharing. So I'm back right now, which is gonna presenting the design of the network structure for my floor, which is floor number 3. So let's get started. So now floor number 3 is primarily dedicated to the design department, which is creative hub of the company. So currently the department consists of 30 staff members, including designer, illustrator, project manager, and admins. So we have plans for a 30% of future expansion, which will accommodating up to like 42 employees comfortably. So we also have the training facility. So in addition to the design department, floor 3 house state-of-the-art training room. So this room can accommodate up to like 18 participants and are equipped with the latest technology of staff development and onboarding, which is the PC and the printer. Every room will have that. So let's delve into the physical layout in more detail. Okay, so we have allocated 120 square meters for the design department by combining previously segment space into an open plan office. So this open layout fosters the collaboration and creative amongst team members. So workstations are arranged in port to encourage team interaction while maintaining individual space. Each workstation is equipped with adjustable desks, chairs, with the printers that they could do all the work at the place. For the training room, are adjusted to the design department for ease of access. So we have 2 training rooms, one according with 12 participants and other according with 6. So these rooms are more modular and can be combined for the larger section if needed. As you can see over here, I have a section over here and the last one over here. So let's discuss about the IoT integration that enhances safety and efficiency in floor 3. So we have installed the advanced smoke and the fire detector in high-risk area, such as the server rooms and the public areas. So in the event of a fire or smoke things, the system automatically trigger the sprinkler and the siren alarm. So alarm will be sent to the building management system and local fire service via the IoT network. So all the IoT devices here are connected through a dedicated VLAN. which is isolated from the main network to enhance the security. So the segregation prevents the IoT device from being entry point for network bridge. You can see the IoT device here using the gateway for the server 0, which is the inner server of the company. So in case of any attack, which is maybe like web server of the company being attacked, the other thing inside the company will having no issue at all. So I also integrated some motion sensor over here at the server room because it's very important over here. So this sensor will detect an unauthorized access string with the off hour and send instant alert to security. So in here I have set up it as if you go to the server room, it will trigger like when in the morning when you go to the company, the system detect the motion of you near the server room. It will automatically open up all the lights and the AC and the camera, everything on. And if you don't do any access to the motion, the door will be locked. It will be unlocked when you close. So moving to the network infrastructure, which is crucial for design, deployment, operation. So here I have assigned the VLAN 10, especially for the design department to ensure the traffic isolation, so no department else could access to it. So the assignment enhance the security by preventing unauthorized access from another department, of course. And next one is the inter-VLAN routing is configured to allow necessary communication between VLAN 10 and VLAN 5, which is the software development on floor 4, which is whom we will set up to you later. So this facilitates seamless collaboration on joint projects while maintaining overall network security. It will be great. And our design department IP range is from the 150.128 1.1 to 150.128 1.62, support like 62 hosts. This range is sufficient for current needs and the adjustment role in the future. So as you can see over here, we have to install the dual band wireless access throughout the floor, which is support mobile device for the guests and the laptop as well. Our design ensuring that the network can scale with your business and to support the interdepartmental collaboration. As well, the network infrastructure is designed to support a more 30% increase in staff without significant modification. And additional switch port and IP address are reserved for future expansion, as you can see over here. Yeah.
Floor 4 is the workspace for the software development department with 25 staff currently and additional training facilities. The department occupies the largest room on this floor with provisions for large-scale data transfers and future expansion. As for IP allocation, the device takes the range, uses the range 150, 128, 129 to 150, 128, 191 to ensure no overlap with other departments, as well as allocate IPs for future staff members. The same goes for the training rooms, which goes from .1.64 to .1.123, and any remaining, and this goes for 2 floors, which is for 36 devices, and any additional devices after that will be added into that range. As for the IoTs, we have RFID readers to ensure that no unqualified personnel comes into the main wiring closet. And additionally, we have some fire sprinklers and fire monitors to help extinguish a fire if needed. As for the conference room, we have set up some meeting TVs and fire sprinklers and fire monitors, as well as some access points throughout this floor to ensure that everyone gets access to Wi-Fi. And lastly, we have webcams for each of the corners to ensure we have vision on anyone who comes into any room and so like. As for the switches, we have configured all of the switches to have passwords for them. And to ensure protection, and security across the floors. Next, Nguyen Ngọc Dung will showcase the video demonstration of our network in action.
To our video demos. So right now I will demo for you how the IoT, the alarm system will work. So here I have to create the things, which is the file one. So I have to do some JavaScript code to make it work. Right here. So as you can see, this IoT, including the fire sprinkle and the fire monitor, is connected to a switch, which is the switch IoT, which is connected to a switch, of course. So all of this will be using the DNS of the server, which is this one right here, the inner server of the company. It's not to enhance the security, of course. So yeah, so how it works is that I'm gonna move the file over here. You can see all the sprinkle is being ring on, and the water is out, and the siren are here. We put a little bit of sirens so that all the floor could hear it and notice this kind of thing. And also it's because we need to save a lot of space for further modification and expanding features, so we need to leave a lot of space of IP address. So there's quite a little bit of device here, but it still can be used, of course. Yes. You can see everything is fired on, everything is on, and in here, if I move near to the door, the server room, as I mentioned before, it will be on, and the camera and the AC will be on. Now I will show you the demo of connecting between floors to testing the server. Okay, so right here I got my floor, which is floor number 3. I will try to connect it with the floor number 2. So is connecting through the multi-user right here. With the mode 3, it will be, as you can see, they yep, it already connecting between 2 floors. So now I will try to ping. They cannot ping together because they use the different VLAN, you know, VLAN 5, VLAN 10, and 15. So technically the device cannot ping the other floor device. However, I could test to ping the server over in the floor number 3. Let's try to use this one to ping the server. So server is going to be like this. We only lost one packet here. It's still fine. It's still fine. So now I've set up a DNS over here to link it with the web server. I'll try this link to see if in another floor they could reach that website. Testing with this PC. So command, not sorry, using the web browser. Gonna paste that here. It's alright. I could type it right now. It could be this way. Or you're gonna copy the link. You see over here? Yep. So I could change it. Let me have a wait. Just wait a sec. Yep. I'm gonna try to use this link. Stop. Just wait a sec. Yep. It's fully completely connecting together. And that's all. Maybe if you try to ping, let me see. Typing the text. Yep. It's still connecting together. Yep, and that's all for my demo today. Last but not least, thank you for listening to our presentation. We're looking forward to listen to your advice, your suggestion, and your comment. Thank you again.